His men, man. That's where the faith comes in. You know, that's if you stay diligent and do this work. The Lord's gonna take care of those men.
Yeah, you fucking say this. Even in that day, even to sleep's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be a war, man. You know, let alone eating and drinking. You know, when you're eating and drinking, you constantly looking over your shoulder. Yeah. People are gonna be out there looking for food too, man. Their sense of smell is gonna be heightened too. They gonna know, oh, shit, someone's got some food kicking down your. Hey, when you're sleeping, fucking hell, bro. Like, you gonna have to sleep with one eye open.
You'll be doing these shifts, man.
Yeah.
Oh, watch. But can you trust the people who are sitting there watching, man?
But wake up and he's trying to saw your leg off, man.
Bro,
you tied up.
You don't know what's going through the people around you's mind, man. That's why you gotta have faith in the Lord, man. Trust, trust in the Lord.
That's it. Yeah, that's when the real faith is going to be tested, man. Who the real men of the Lord are. Like all these phony groups out here, the alphabet clubs, that are just teaching lies, perverting the gospel for whatever wicked reasons. They're going to be left out there as well, man. The Lord's not going to protect those, man.
Hey, they've already lost the battle, man. They're already admitting they'll take the chips and they'll do all kinds of stuff, man. They already lost the battle, yeah. You're mentally weak already. Okay, so when that time comes, man, you're going to break. You're gonna jump on that bandwagon with the rest of the world, man. And that's gonna show you who you really are. We ain't sided with the world, so we ain't gonna be sitting there queuing for a damn fucking microchip, man.
Yeah. And it says
people hate uncomfortability, man. As soon as they know they can't eat, comfortably, they won't have nowhere to stay. They ain't gonna be down with that, man. So they're gonna take the chip. That's how you know an abundance of these people out here that you see walking up and down, they're definitely gonna take the chip, man.
They conform to this world, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said don't conform to this world.
Can't.
Don't rely on this world.
That's it. Especially these women are gonna take this chip.
If you find yourself in a fucking massive queue with the rest of these heathens, man, the rest of the world, man, and you're sitting there amongst them and you're supposed to be an Israelite, you gotta think about that, man. There's something wrong with that. It's not just about, I went to Starbucks and sitting in the queue. No, your whole world is coming to this one place to food, and you got to stand in line with these heathens. You think there's something wrong, nothing wrong with that? Man, you should know you're going for a test.
That's it.
2 Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, man. Right? So you're going to have them troops going around and kicking people's doors in, man. You know? It's going to be a really aggressive and demonic time, man. Merciless time. A merciless time.
You watch them Jade Helm, what do they call that? Drills. Yeah. That's right. They ain't taking no shit, man. Yeah. They're not hearing you crying. Okay? You're not complying, you're getting tasered up, you're getting whatever, wrestled down, whatever it is they want to do to you, they'll do to you, man, for compliance. There ain't no law against it, it's martial law.
Yeah.
Can't complain about it.
Yeah, martial law is a whole different ballgame.
That's right.
You got all kinds of different curfews. Like martial law is not a joke, man. Yeah. People don't even know what martial law entails, man. They think it's a joke, man. They think it's for their own protection. It ain't for your own protection, man. That's to put you under full control, man. And ultimately, to get you chipped. That's what martial law is about, man. That's what the whole so-called white man's whole agenda is, man. To get the masses of the people chipped, man. So he can have full control over your mind, body, and soul.
And it says, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, man.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Cast them out of their houses, man. So everything is going to be taken away from you, man. But anyone that has a mortgage in that day, that mortgage is not going to be recognized by the state, man. Ain't no such thing as a mortgage. You don't own anything. Right? That's all going to get repossessed, like the brother said, man. Right? Your cards ain't going to work in the ATMs. You ain't going to have no money in it, man. Everything is going to be taken back by the so-called white man. And what he's going to say, unless you get the chip, you ain't going to get none of your belongings back, man.
Centralized, man.
Yeah. So that's why a lot of people are going to take the chip, because they're going to be thinking in their head, because they don't believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they're going to be thinking, okay, well, Esau's taking my house, he's taking my car, right? He's taking my job, everything. If I want to still continue in this society, I'm gonna have to take this chip.
It's the only way.
That's the only way. It's the only way to survive, man. They're not thinking about, relying on Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Everything but the scriptures.
Yeah, because they don't know the scripture. They weren't interested in the scriptures in the world, man. Right? So they ignored all of that stuff, man. So when that day comes, that just shows you how, that's why it says in Revelation, he causeth them to take the chip, man. They're going to be made to take the chip, man. Because they don't know the scriptures. Because these scriptures will make you deny the chip. If you know the scriptures and you got faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, of course you're going to deny the chip, man. Because you believe in the kingdom that's to come. But if you don't believe in the kingdom to come, it makes sense to take the chip. It actually makes sense, it's logical. You know, if you don't believe in the Lord, it's logical to take the chip. It's the best option if you don't know Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
And that's why Esau's done put so much work in with destroying his religions, man.
Right.
Making them look stupid.
Yeah.
You know, that you can't legitimately believe in that, man, because it's all stupid. Because Esau's made it look like that. But he's not taught you the truth. He's taught you all these doctrines that don't make no damn bloody sense, man. So yeah, people poke holes in Christianity, people poke holes in all these other religions, man. So they're not going to be credible in that day. Because the whole point with Albert Pike, his prediction of World War III, he's destroying all these religions, man. So you can come to the one true religion, which really is just the doctrine of the elites, man. So Luciferianism, basically, to worship them, the government. You know, they're going to be your saviors, man. They're going to be your gods. You know, that's who you got to obey and serve. That's what the chip's about, to serve.
Hey, them Muslims don't have a problem with taking the RFID chip because
they got no prophecies.
They ain't got no prophecies warning you not to take it. So, Islam's meant to be the second biggest religion in the world. So already you got like a big percentage of the world that's going to take the chip just because of that. Then you got these other religions out there, they ain't warning you of the chip, so you're going to take the chip. Half of the world is already sold on the chip, man, because it's not a threat and it's not a danger to them. But because we got the doctrine, the correct doctrine, we understand these scriptures, we know that taking the RFID chip is to our detriment, man. It's to our destruction. We've been warned about it through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, through the prophets, man. And we're warning the people of it, man.
Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
So, the men of the Lord are going to be tried in that fire, man. We're going to be put through tribulation too, man. Right? And Lord willing, the Lord is going to be with us through that, man. He's going to strengthen us. Yeah, it's a final test. The hour of temptation, man. But the Lord is going to keep us back from taking that chip. The elect are not going to take the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. That is not going to happen, man. That is not part of prophecy. Right? Some will be beheaded for not taking that chip. We're going to be locked up in concentration camps. You might get tortured, man. But the Lord is not going to give you anything far above that you can handle, man. Right? Who knows, the Lord might even numb your pain in that day. Esau thinks he's doing all kinds of shit to you, and he's causing all pain on you. Chop your fingers off one by one, and the Lord will have it where you don't even feel nothing, man.
Well, the example with no, I wasn't gonna use that example, but the brothers in the fire, man.
Yeah.
They were in that furnace. They were in that furnace, man, and nothing happened to them.
Angel was there protecting them.
That's right.
The Lord was with them.
Oh yeah, and why? And they got protected. Why? Because they didn't bow down to the sound of the coronet. That's right. They didn't worship Nebuchadnezzar. It's his image. So it's the same. So who's the modern day Nebuchadnezzar, man?
Esau.
Esau, man.
Doing
the same thing. Yeah. Exactly.
If you don't bow down, and it says that in Revelation 13 and 15. So it's them that do not want to worship the image of the beast. They're gonna get destroyed. They're gonna get slaughtered.
That's right.
But we're in that same spirit. We ain't gonna take the mark of the beast. The men of the Lord ain't gonna take the mark of the beast, man. So only the phonies are gonna take the chip. And they get slaughtered out.
Non-believers.
Yeah, the non-believers, the infidels, man.
Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua.
So, you're gonna have some men out there pushing this truth in sincerity that are going to be beheaded for the witness and testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
To make a point quickly, because beheading, that's an old school execution method, right? So why is it they brought load of guillotines up modern day time? Because it's going to fulfill scriptures, man. You know, that's something, that's the ancient method, man. And then bringing it back, because that's the thing with the scriptures, man. It's gonna happen. It's prophecy. There's an easy way to kill a lot of people, man, and just dash them off, man.
Very efficient.
But governments have got very guillotines. That's why they gotta be up in their FEMA camps and shit. You know?
Hey, like we were talking about yesterday, they already have like the disposable coffins, you know, piled up in certain parts of America.
Yep.
You know, tons of them. There's actually certain places you can go. There's just miles and miles of black coffins, man.
You can fit a couple bodies in one.
They're very big coffins, man. You can just dash 3 bodies at a time, you know, bury it somewhere or just close it and leave it to a later time, man.
We got to ask yourself why the government doing this.
Why are they there, man?
What's it for?
Why is that there?
Why you got that? Hey, because you got them guys on YouTube, you know them fanatics. They be driving on the motorway, they upload the videos. I don't know what's going on, guys. Oh my God. You know,
what is it?
And all they're seeing is a train with all these coffins go by. You know, guys, something's going on. But we know what's going on, man. The Lord is revealing it to us, and we're warning.
So it's being refurbished, man. They're
That's
preparing
right.
themselves, man.
That's right.
Even that alone should cause an uproar to people. It's the fact that there's miles and miles of coffins just there in the outskirts of America.
Oh, you're saying it, they don't care.
That should be like a major investigation, man.
I think they're planning something.
You think,
All them politic bullets, the DHS.
that as well.
2 billion bullets or whatever it was.
They ain't playing
What them
games,
bullets
man.
are for? They ain't going to put them in a museum. They're going to use them bullets to new people.
He's always prepared, man. He's not playing games.
That's how you know the average person, the average peon is closed, man. They're dead. They have none understanding whatsoever, man. Because all these things are being done in the background, and it doesn't even make them flinch. They don't even know the government is planning their own destruction, man. You know, they're out going to JD Sports, Debenham, Selfridges, you know, stocking up with this, putting out mortgages, putting your kids through college, but you don't know that it's all going to come to naught, man.
yeah.
Oh, you don't know?
Oh, you don't know.
No chance, because that's what you
Hey, man, it's all in vain, man.
You know?
It's all in vain, man.
all in vain.
You're running the wrong race, man. You know?
And it says, we're beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of Yahweh.
And for the word of Yahweh, man.
Right.
Right? A lot of men, you know, are going to actually face that, man. You know, but the thing is, man, those men are going to come back with Yahweh Shem Yahushai in his glory, man. So it doesn't matter, man. As it tells you in the scriptures, not even death can separate us from the love of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
They're going to be glorified in their death, man.
Yeah, they're going to be glorified in their death. They're going to be a martyr in this truth, man. You know, Yahushai's died for the whole nation of Israel, man. Right? The ultimate mark, man. You know, so that ain't the end all and be all of you know, getting killed and wiped out by Esau, man. No, you gonna come back with Yahushua, man.
Woo!
That's why the Lord said not to fear death.
Yeah,
You know, death is a transition anyway.
yeah. You just gonna go back to the Heavenly
So
Father.
it's going back to the spirit.
He's gonna send you back to do whatever you meant to do.
And it says, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark.
So why would they be happy? They'll be happy because they kept the works and the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and they finished their course. And because they resisted the devil, they resisted the so-called white man and his beast system, man. They refused to be a part of it, man. And they stood steady in the gospel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and feared not the so-called white man, but feared the Lord.
Hey, man, Satan's going to be on the right hand or left hand of these fake Israelites, man. And go, you just go, you get some food if you just take this chip. Just do it. You know, that ain't going to happen. It's just a chip. You know what I mean? But he's sitting out here trying to deceive people and devour people, like it says. You know? So you're going to be faced with that choice, man. But the Lord, no, the men of the Lord and the Lord is dealing with, man, they're going to resist Satan, man. They're going to say, no, I serve the Lord. I put faith in the Lord. Okay, whatever happens to me, happens to me. I'm going to serve the Lord, man. No?
Well, even Satan jumped on, what was it, General Yohana? He was like, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. Advocate of Satan, isn't it?
And it says, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh Shai 1,000 years.
Right, so hey, that's the reward. Living and reigning with Yahweh Shai, man. Right? So hey, did the death really matter? No, it didn't, man. Because that wasn't the end all and be all the situation, man. Because you're gonna come back with Yahweh Shai, and you're gonna be a ruler, man.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16. For the Lord Yahweh Shai himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first.
That's right, so the dead are going to rise and go with Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and we're going to finish off this so-called white man, this devil, man. You know, that's what this is all about, man. It's all about the transition of kingdoms, man. And ushering in you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans as the true rulers of the planet Earth. That's what this is all about, man. So we're coming to an end of this movie, man, of Yahweh Shai's glorious and marvelous work. The climax, man, the main event.
The best part of the movie, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said rejoice, because your redemption is at nigh at hand, man.
Yeah.
This is the best part of the movie, where the good are going to get delivered, and the wicked are going to receive their judgment. That's right. That's it, man.
And it says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
Oh, so we go. So Lord willing, those men that endured on to the end, that didn't get killed, we're going to be beamed up to meet them in the sky by those chariots, man. So that's going to be a beautiful sight also, man. Imagine seeing that people just getting beamed up, man, to go meet Yahweh Shai in the clouds, man. That's a glorious sight, man. Ain't no one seeing something like that upon the face of the earth, man. Nope. So we getting ready to see some spectacular things, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive, man. You gotta really have faith in these things. You gotta have faith that these things are actually gonna come to pass. But we see that the RFID chips in the work, man. Right? We see the wars and the rumors of wars. We see all of the things leading up to the main climax, right? So that should boost your faith, man.
Yeah, because this salvation, if I can say this salvation is going to actually surpass the one that we had in Egypt, man. It's going to eclipse that. It's going to be a new high holy day, man.
By far, and that was a beautiful salvation.
That's right. All the nations knew about that.
Yeah.
You know?
That was something to behold, man. So how much more the last salvation?
Oh, yeah.
The last time we're going to be saved, man.
The last time we're going to need to be saved.
The last time we're going to need to be saved.
You know? Because according to the new covenant, hey, we're going to have the laws on our inward parts.
Yep.
We ain't ever going to go off ever again.
Yep.
But we're going to be literally programmed to serve the Lord. That's going to be a beautiful thing, man. You know, no more fucking, hey, that's a spirit. That's a spirit. It's a time to remember, Yahweh Shai, no more sin. Sin no more.
Well, that's like
That's the new covenant, that's that guy.
Arabic version of Mr. Bean.
You know what he said.
Arabic version.
He's so cutting.
I was like, consider this, man. When the Lord delivered us from Egypt, man, the Lord's wrath was against the Egyptians.
Oh yeah.
That was one nation. The Lord is gonna bring destruction upon all nations, upon all the heathen, and He's gonna deliver us out of the sight of all the heathen. You know, so that's why this epic, this ending epic last scene is gonna be, you know, that's why it's surpassed everything that's been written before in terms of our, you know, deliverances from these other nations. This is the greatest deliverance we've ever done, and Yahweh Shai is a star man. The star man is going to come and you know, put these heathen in subjection, man, and save his elect. Okay, so this is going to be a great epic, man.
Hey, well, think about any movie you've ever loved, right? So you got the greatest movies is the ones that have the underdog that rises to the top, you know? And that's basically, the Lord seals the instructions, right? So He's the author of it all. So He's gonna have this greatest movie of all played out in life, and you're gonna be a part of it.
You know, that's a cut, man. You know, for you guys that don't believe in free will, there's no way you can have a scripture, you have prophecies, and for the world to have free will, man, because it could never come to the conclusion of the prophecies then. Because people would just do what they want to do. You know, Esau's trying not to fulfill the prophecies in terms of like the Lord coming back and destroying him, or you know, whatever. He's trying to upset it, but everything he's doing is only furthering that prophecy.
Yep.
He's playing into the Lord's hand.
That's right. There's nothing you can do about it.
You can't do shit.
There is no free will. Only the perception of it, man. Otherwise, there'll be no way to consolidate the prophecies, man.
That's right. That's why DJ Trump came out and said we're gonna open up another branch in the military. We're gonna start a space force because it's fulfilling prophecy.
Yep.
Because Revelation 12 and 7 has to be fulfilled, and Revelations 19th chapter as well, man.
Yep.
Of this devil setting up a space force to fight against the Lord when he comes back in the heavens, man. Which means in the sky, in the atmosphere, man. And then he's going to get shot out of the sky. Because that's part of the prophecy too. That the Lord's going to make a terrible riddance to these nations, right? And that's why it's imperative we talk about the chariots, man. Like you got certain guys out there talking about the chariots, or the, you know,
Changing.
UFOs ain't talking about the chariots, or you know, the clouds ain't the chariots of the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Perverting the gospel, man. That vain babble, just perverting the gospel, man. And that's, you know, talk about it's just wind, fire, and a cloud. Like that's BS, man. Come on, man. We all know that the scriptures talk about the chariots of Israel being those so-called UFO ships.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Even the Lord himself is going to come on the white horse, representing a big father ship that he's coming back in, man. In Revelation 6.
That's the little guys, man. They deal with the